Good evening, everyone. I just want to introduce to you one of our speakers that's coming up at the Shrine of Holy Wisdom to help us celebrate the 20th anniversary. And this is Logan Sparks. Welcome, Logan. And he is going to be doing a presentation on Saturday, January 8th, from 3 to 4:30 at the shrine. And it is called Sound and Movement in the
Abrahamic.
Thank you. Abrahamic traditions. And I was just wondering, Logan, can you just describe a little bit about the program?
Yeah. So the program is based around the spiritual practices of two important teachers. And one is a Jewish mystic by the name of Abraham Abulafia. And the other is, and he's maybe not as well known, but more people may know the poetry of Rumi. And the second part of the class will be about the practices of Mevlana Jalaluddin Rumi, or who we call Rumi for short. And I'll just zero in a little bit on what kind of things we're going to be doing. So both of these masters of two different Abrahamic traditions. So Abrahamic traditions being any tradition that looks back to Abraham for a belief in the one ultimate reality as the basis of the tradition. So that would be mostly Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. So Abraham Abulafi was a rabbi. He was a Jewish mystic, and Rumi was an Islamic mystic. And we're going to dive into what they offered the world. And we're going to learn a little bit about how to bring our body and sound into our spiritual practice, especially like our individual spiritual practice. And so the first part about Rabbi Abulafia's teachings will be about how to work with the sound of letters. So we're going to be chanting. Yeah, we're going to be chanting the Hebrew letters in certain, what they're called permutations. So in certain mixtures, and we're going to be moving our body and breathing as we chant and work with those sounds. And we'll kind of honor what he gave humanity. And then we'll start to move more when we get to Mevlana Jalaluddin Rumi's teachings. He's the founder in a certain sense of the order of the whirling dervishes, the Mevlevi order in Turkey. So his teachings are going to be more, we're going to be standing up and then turning on the axis of our left leg and learning how to also breathe and chant divine names while doing that.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Yeah.
I've seen them, but just having the opportunity to experience doing that is going to be very interesting. I'm excited.
Yeah, good. I hope you'll enjoy it. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So, can you tell us a little bit about your background, how you got into this, and how it all relates?
Yeah, well, I've been thinking about that a little bit recently, and just, my relationship with Rabbi Abraham Abulafia is very hard for me to explain. He's just someone that I've come across over the years with my interest in mysticism. And also I've spent a lot of time in the Mediterranean, especially Spain and in Turkey. I lived in Turkey for many years. And so I was just interested in the spiritually developed people of that part of the world. Like some people at the shrine, for example, might know John of the Cross and Teresa of Avila, who were important Christian mystics from that area.
Mm-hmm.
Rabbi Abulafi was from Spain himself.
Mm-hmm.
And I just came across his work and tried his practices and found them to be impactful. So that's kind of how I know him. He just kind of came into my life in some way or another. And Rumi, I have a more formal relationship with him because while I was doing my PhD, I was doing research in Turkey, and I was trained as a Mevlevi dervish while I was there in Istanbul. And I actually, going back a little bit further, my first teacher in that tradition was a woman named Sheikha Fariha, is a woman named Sheikha Fariha, and she lives in New York, and she's part of a Turkish Sufi lineage. So I started learning with her, and then I went to Turkey and went further learning about whirling. And these two traditions actually are connected because they have learned from each other. That's a topic we might touch on in the workshop, but
Right.
they also have a relationship with each other.
Mm-hmm. Yes, very interesting. So I'm really excited to have this opportunity that you're bringing to us. And I just want to remind everybody that Logan Sparks will be with us on Saturday, January 8th from 3 to 4:30. And we look forward to all of you taking this opportunity. This is great. Thank you so much, Logan.
I look forward to sharing it.